Crystals. Well, today I'm going to paint this scenery and I really enjoy watercolor painting. So, definitely, I'm going to enjoy this process today. So, today I have already made this with the help of some sketch pens, some ball pen, and of course, some pencil, and I tried my best to give basic structure, and I will try to paint this starting from base and then I'll go towards detailing. Okay, so here I chose some earthy colors because you know what, I love earthy colors a lot. Earthy colors are very useful for giving some natural effects. It also look real, so that's why you don't have to use too vibrant colors, but instead you can just go for some earthy colors like burnt sienna and then raw umber. Okay, sienna umber. Then you can go for some yellow colors, yellow ochre, and some different types of shades of red. That is definitely red but not too vibrant. Yes, and if you don't have this color, it's totally okay because you can just make them by mixing some black, some yellow, and green and red. Like you can just mix and in different proportions and try to discover new colors, and you can also do patch tests. And yeah, so I started it with basic shades, and I totally love the process. I totally love watercolor. Like watercolors are gems to me. Everything whichever I wanted to do, I can just go for watercoloring instead of choosing anything else. My first priority would always be a watercolor, and today I used Camlin watercolor cakes. So if you are a beginner or if you really wanted to get a good texture from watercolor paints, so I would recommend you artist watercolor cakes would be best for you. And yeah, I definitely use it, but if you don't have those company like available in the market, so you can just go and buy some artist watercolor that is in your market. And yeah, you can just start from it. I would recommend you not to buy the expensive one if you are a beginner. So just go and buy the cheapest one or a medium range one that can definitely help you to encourage yourself to grow more skills and all. And yeah, you will save some money also. But if you don't have money problems and all, then you can just buy the expensive one. But the thing is, cause expensive one have definitely good texture, and they are good and rich in colors also, and they definitely don't uh, you know on papers they definitely don't involve patches and all, because mostly when we use watercolor there are lots and lots of patches that we used to draw due to excessive use of water, or sometimes it's the kind of watercolor only that give patches, and I use some of them. So I really hope that you buy the one which don't have which is good in quality and is also good in blendability, can also be reactivate with the help of waters, and don't give a thick patches on the paper. So I would definitely recommend you those types of watercolor. And yeah, so the purpose of my watercolor painting is always, so the purpose is always any idea, or they are always the they are always my time pass, you can say, because I love watercolor painting and it's a therapy for me. It's a really a good therapy for me, because painting and drawing is all that I love the most in the world. Definitely, I do something else, and definitely, I'm a I can tell you more specific things about myself. I'll let you know in future, of course, but not now. So yeah, I'm just going to finish these things with more shadiness. I would go from light to tan shades of same color. If you really wanted to go from light to tan, what you can do, either you can just mix more pigments and less water, or you can just add a little bit of darker shades like black, or depend on the thing. Like if it's a blue, you can just go for Prussian blue, and yeah, you can just go for more shades like that, like for green, for yellow, for red. Just go for some earthy colors that looks too good on these scenery type paintings. Okay, so moving on to the other topic, I definitely wanted to tell you that there is something that you have to have keep in your mind and remind yourself again and again that no artist is born artist. You have to be particular about the energy of the thing you're making. You have to have big perspective of everything, but all of that is like okay, but if you will not practice daily, you're not going to be good one. So everything is at one position and practice is on the other, because practice is what makes a man perfect. So definitely you have to practice again and again, and keep in your mind that if you're not a good one, you can be a good one by just doing practice. A little bit practice daily makes improvement. And that is what happened to me also, and I'm still learning. It's not like I have improved a lot. I have, but for you, I think you will see that I've improved a lot. But for me, I always have this thing that I don't love most of my paintings, whether they are good one or not. It's just that I know that I can do much better than I did. So definitely I always think that, but still I accept it and I move on to the other thing, and I try daily to do best today than before I did the past days. I just remind myself and I encourage myself that you can do, you have to do, and you will do. So, this is what it is about. And the second thing which I wanted to tell you is, as I told you, no artist is born as an artist. So, similarly, if anybody would see your painting from like starting, and if you think that when you start it kind of look up like messy one, it's not like it's actual paint, something like any kid or any student had did it. So you have to remember yourself that artists are basically like that only, because it's an art. And whenever I try to paint anything, I don't do it with most of perfection and efficiency. I just do it with randomness, and I'm so panic about my paintings that I do it with the greatest speed that I can, because I have to do many works. And that's why many of my friends, when they see my painting from like at the start, they think what she is even doing, like is she an artist, like what is she doing. And after 2 to 3 hours, when my painting is half complete or maybe full, depend on the painting type, they would realize that no, I was wrong and she's actually pretty good at it. So that's what I wanted to tell you, that many of you would think that no, why my painting is like that? Why is it like that? Why I start with some doing messy works and I just do a lot of hodgepodge over here and there? Why is it like that? So I would really wanted to tell you it's totally okay, because everyone is like this. Not most of artists, but many of the artists that I had seen in my lifetime are like this only. So it's totally okay for you to be like that, and just grow yourself. Don't listen to anybody else, and just focus on yourself rather than listening to other comments. It's totally okay if you see yourself, if you see your growth, and if every day you're learning something out of your paintings. That would be such a great news for you, and that will be such a great life for you. So I would definitely tell you that just relax and keep in your mind that you have to be okay, and you have to become a good one day. So yeah, that's for today's video. If you really like my video, make sure to like, share and subscribe. Bye.